Kelsey Plum with the shirt.
Why?
I don't know, dude.
Why?
Not to tattletale, but 0 members of Team Clark were very present for that. But no, we were just we had a very not really needed to be mentioned.
I just hate that because like this is what we've always wanted as a league. So like who cares who gets the credit? And if you're smart, you're making money off of them.
Yeah.
Like you're literally making money from the viewership.
So basically, Sophie Cunningham is saying that Kelsey Plum wanted to kind of take the credit.
Caitlin Clark recently made some bold comments on a podcast that have gotten a lot of attention. She spoke openly about playing with teammates who struggle with basic basketball skills. Clark mentioned Natasha Howard, saying she often disrupts the team's flow, and compared Nalissa Smith to Howard but with even fewer strengths in her overall game. She also pointed out that many players across the league don't understand simple off-ball movement or how to work together as a team.
Kind of take the credit for the shirt thing. And pretty much throwing Caitlin under the bus. But just like I keep telling you how much as I love Kelsey Plum too, I really like her. But I'm here to tell you guys she's a part of the problem too. This we don't like Caitlin narrative for whatever reason. And we already know the reason they don't like Caitlin. They don't like Caitlin Clark because Caitlin Clark is the face of the league, bro. It just is what it is, man. I just hate during.
On the podcast, while talking about Lisa Bluder and post players, Caitlin Clark shared her thoughts on the difference between college and pro coaching. She explained that her former Iowa coach ran well-structured practices with clear goals, making sure every player knew their role and where they needed to be. Clark said Bluder was great at getting everyone on the same page, no matter their basketball IQ. What stood out most was Clark's surprise at how many pro players lack basic court awareness. She questioned how athletes at the highest level don't understand proper positioning and movement.
I just hate for this to be a thing, but at the end of the day, this is where we're at, bro. A lot of these women just don't like Caitlin Clark because she's the face of the league, man. And it's just an unfortunate situation, but this is where we're at. Now, will she get accepted by the women? We don't know yet. But hell, I just did a video not too long ago kind of explaining
This observation came from her experience with structured college training, where players are taught exactly how to react to different offensive plays. She noted that the Indiana Fever are a clear example of how that level of system and discipline is often missing in the pros. View.
I just did a video not too long ago kind of explaining my thoughts and my beliefs about this whole Caitlin Clark civil rights thing. Because not only is she being violated on the basketball court, she's also being violated off the court with certain people of the media pushing this narrative that Paige is better. She's not the face of the league. And she is pretty much, with her being the face of the league, but not only that, it's just
She pointed out that, despite their struggles, the Fever aren't even among the least basketball-smart teams in the league, highlighting that the problem is widespread across the WNBA. The conversation also explored the differences in coaching quality between college and pro basketball. While some floated the idea of promoting Lisa Bluder to a WNBA head coaching job, there was an acknowledgement that success in college doesn't always carry over to the pros. One major factor is salary. Top college coaches often make far more than most WNBA coaches. Stephanie White was mentioned as an example of this gap, having found success in the pros despite a rough coaching record at Vanderbilt.
But not only that, it's just that them saying that the Indiana Fever is better without her, which is mind-blowing to me, but at the end of the day, man, it is what it is, dog. It's very unfortunate that this is where we're at, but going back to Sophie Cunningham podcast, let me see if I can pull it up here. Let me see. So a new episode has come out, I believe, yesterday or today. Let me head on over there. Hopefully you guys can see this.
Her time coaching in college was especially damaging to the program, leaving it in need of years of rebuilding. The financial side plays a big role in coaching quality, with only a few elite WNBA coaches like Nate Tibbetts and Becky Hammon earning seven-figure salaries that compare to top college coaching pay.
Hopefully you guys can see this. So this is the podcast here. Show Me Something. 250,000 views the first episode. Wow. Sophie Cunningham podcast really should be big, man. Sophie and Wes. But this is one of the latest episodes right here. And as you guys can see here, she's been real consistent with dropping, bro. They've been dropping. Look like an episode a day since it came out.
Some saw her remarks as fair criticism of deeper, systemic issues, while others questioned whether it was wise to say them publicly. Timing and context are important. If Clark was referring to former teammates or making light-hearted team jokes, the impact might be small. But openly questioning the basketball IQ of current teammates could cause tension and hurt team chemistry. Unlike media figures or content creators, active players are held to a different standard when it comes to public criticism.